Hey everyone, Scott Cutting and Mickey Scottsy Business. Today we're going to be talking about social media blockchain platforms. So basically, I've been using different blockchain platforms for a long time now, and I've seen some better than others. Some I've just been sort of, cultivating a little bit, just sort of going along with, but not really taking super seriously. And some I've been taking super seriously, trying to post every day. Some I've sort of pushed off to the side because they're not worth using at all. So let's just take a quick look. We're really just going to be doing a little overview today, just basically going through them and just me touching a few key points about each platform just to give you a very slight overview. I've reviewed a lot of these individually. If I haven't, I will. Do not worry. But really, I just want people to know what I'm doing with my social presence and what you could be doing to either get more awareness, engagement, and or earn cryptocurrency on some of these platforms. So Peepeth is the first one we're going to look at, and Peepeth is basically like Twitter. Oh, isn't that crazy? Like, you go from Twitter to Peepeth and it's just so similar. It's basically Twitter, but you're signing everything to the blockchain, and you can't earn any cryptocurrency or anything. It's just a more decentralized platform for you to check out. So I'm gonna try to spend like less than a minute on each platform here. So again, like Twitter, very similar. You can go and you can vote up things, you can tip people. There's a lot of different things that you can do. And again, it is basically Twitter, but for the blockchain. And you're just going to be signing everything via the Ethereum blockchain. Now, to keep this in line, Gab AI, again, very similar to Twitter. You do not earn cryptocurrency again, but it's a more decentralized platform for you to take advantage of. And it's good to get situated on any of these platforms, because then if they really start to build up and get more popular, then you'll be ready to go, and you can really just jump in and join the stream of everything that's happening rather than trying to figure it out yourself later on. So I'm set up on Peepeth, on Gab, on Sociall, but I'm waiting for them to really get to where they need to be. So the last one that is Twitter-esque is Sociall with 2Ls.io. This is only like a couple weeks old, so this is about as new as it can possibly be. Again, you don't earn cryptocurrency, but it's very similar to Twitter, and there's some potential to do different things here, meet new audiences, and build different communities. As you can see, it's just very similar to Twitter again, and it's definitely worth checking out, but it's so beta right now, they don't even have comment threads, so you might want to wait a little bit for it to become more robust. Another really new platform is Dmunity. Not sure how that's supposed to be pronounced, but Dmunity.com. It is like Reddit, but for every cryptocurrency that you earn also is your voting power. So unlike Steem and other platforms where you have voting power, which is your invested stake, this is any stake that you own is also your voting power. So it's kind of interesting how that works. It's super beta, and I'm not even sure if you can buy degen or anything like that right now, but it's definitely worth checking out. It's very interesting, and I've been able to have a lot of success with it, so that's another reason why you should check it out. Mind you, there's less than 1,000 people that are even using it right now because it's just so new, but it's definitely something to keep in mind. So now we're going to check out Minds, and Minds is probably the most robust platform. They've got blogs, and actually I think I'm trending a little further down there, but there you can see me. Have you heard of iBitCom? And then they've got encrypted messenger, as you can see here. Got a message from the one of the co-founders. I'll deal with that later. And then we have groups. There's image hosting, video hosting, pretty much just anything you can think of. And something also to be keeping in mind when you come onto these platforms like mine, you're going to see a lot more potential hate speech and potential things that might be upsetting, because there's not really much there's not much of a central authority, and even if there is, they're literally only stopping things that are illegal. Aside from illegality, it's gonna be allowed. So anything from pornography to just hate speech and things like that, you're gonna see those nuances, but that's what comes with free speech. There is explicit filters to avoid not safe for work stuff, and I think they're coming a long way with their filters and everything that you could apply to your own feed to make it just better for you. It is the most robust platform so far that I have seen, and it's not as easy to like earn money, but you can earn their tokens, which you can then spend on boosting, and you can get really good awareness on this platform. So I highly recommend checking it out. There's also a really good mobile application for it. SOLA is the most engaged platform I've used. I've only been on here for like less than 2 months, and I'm one of the top creators. I'm always trending in the top categories. Right now I'm trending in 3 out of the 5 major categories. You can see I get like 654 likes, 25 comments on like 2 posts ago, and 600 likes, 1 comment, 37 comments, 1,200 likes. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy the engagement I've been getting on this platform. And it's a mobile first platform, so it kind of looks like Instagram with the way that the feed is set up, but it acts more functionally like Twitter. So a lot of these are links to like other platforms, and then it's just showing them in a nice little way that can actually here give you an idea. This was a YouTube share that I did, and I just wrote some text. So you can seamlessly work with like the majority of platforms, but then it's like displayed in a Instagram-esque display, which is really nice. And it's mobile first, because the way that their general explore works is you swipe up or down to skip through things or to vote them, and it's a very seamless little swiping mechanism, and it's a very unique platform, and I highly recommend it because I've had the most success by far with SOLA, and it's helped me on all my other platforms too. Now the last major one we're going to cover here is Steem. And Steem, if you don't know what Steem is, it's run by the community. There's no central authority. There's witnesses who help mine and verify transactions, and they also have some political influence in the platform to set fees and interest rates and different things like that. You earn reputation based on your upvotes, and you lose it based on downvotes. You earn money for every post, and you can get pretty decent engagement. Mind you, I'm one of the top followed people on the platform, but there's a lot of potential to Steem. Weku and Whaleshares are basically duplicates of Steem with slight differences. So on Whaleshares, there's no reputation. It's 2 weeks for distributions, whereas on Steem it takes 1 week. Weku, it's very, very similar to Steem, even more so than Whaleshares. I can barely tell you what some of the differences are. I can't delegate power. On Steem, you can lend your influence to other people, which is called delegation. On here, I don't believe you can. Same with Whaleshares. So there's very minuscule differences, but Steem is very old, and Whaleshares and Weku are so new that the coin is so low right now, and there's so much potential that you could really get situated and do really well as one of the early adopters of these platforms. So that's something to keep in mind. You want to get situated on platforms early and become an early adopter, because it'll give you the benefit of, you know, understanding it before everyone else, getting yourself set up, figuring everything out, earning a bunch of crypto before it becomes more overcrowded, more noise with the amount of posts being posted, and you're able to cut through that a lot easier when it's really early on. That's basically all the platforms. There's also BitTube, and I don't really take this very seriously, but it's got a seamless like import where I can just import anything in its entirety from YouTube to here. So I just do that. I haven't really been getting much engagement at all on this platform, but because it's so easy to use, I've just been like, you know what, I might as well, and if something happens, I'll take advantage of it. Now, I also use Lit on my phone, which is like a Snapchat blockchain app where you can earn Mithril. And their last update was a little wonky, but like there's a lot of potential to that platform. I've tried Sapien, Trybe, Fyre, Enlite or Enlite. There's a lot of different ones that I've tried, but if it's not mentioned here, it's probably not the greatest. Smoke.io is a copy of Steem again, but it's basically only for marijuana, so I feel like it's a little too niche. Bearshares is another copy of Steem and are kind of like copying directly from Whaleshares, but their sign up is off right now, so I don't know how beneficial it is when they're kind of like just helping each other get a ridiculous amount of the crypto and not letting anyone else sign up or use it or do anything. Seems a little sketchy to me, but who knows, there could be potential with that as well. So there's a lot out there, and I've only covered a small amount of them, but these are basically the ones that I feel are going to succeed or actually have some potential. And yeah, for me, these are the major ones, and I'm focused more on these than I am on my regular social media now. So that says a lot, being a social media marketer. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if there's any platforms that I missed or that you think I got wrong about, or just if there's any other platforms that you can think of for me to go and check out in the future too. Let me know, and I'll definitely make sure to go and do that. People might talk about Skorum, so I might as well mention that. It's basically a cryptocurrency blogging platform, blockchain blogging platform, but it's basically only based around sports. So there's a lot of niche things popping up. I'm not huge into sports, so I don't really focus on Skorum. But if you're into sports and blockchain, you like Steem or similar apps, definitely go check out that as well. Skorum. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I want to know. I want to find out more blockchain platforms and get situated and review them and share them with everyone else. So let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback. And as always, keep on earning, keep on learning, and keep on getting that cryptocurrency. Cheers.